Hi guys and welcome to Edureka Learning. It's Shyam here and today's videos is gonna be about setting up a Linux system. This will be critical to your DevOps success as most servers use the Linux. Getting familiar with Linux environment is crucial. So this is what we are going to do. But before we begin, if you are new to this channel, do consider subscribing as we upload new videos on leading technologies every day. Also, hit the like button, and if you are looking for online certification on DevOps, check out the link in the description box below. So, this video has 3 points: the hardware requirements for installing the Linux, the software requirements for setting it up on your personal PC or operating system, and lastly, we will set up our Linux VM on our Windows operating system. So, let's look at our hardware requirements. You should have a system with at least 2 GHz dual core processor or better, a system memory of 4 GB or more, and a recommended free disk space of at least 25 GB. Now, let's look at the software requirements. We are going to be doing this on our system with Windows 10 installed. Also, we are going to use a tool called Virtualbox. Alternatives to this also exist, like VMware, but we will be using VirtualBox here. Also, it is important that you enable virtualization in your BIOS settings for the PC. Otherwise, VirtualBox won't run. So, let's move on to the demo part. Setting up the Linux VM on our system has two major steps. The first thing for you to do is download the VirtualBox utility, and second is to download Linux. We will be using Ubuntu here, which is a very popular Linux distribution. So let's first go ahead and download VirtualBox. Open the link and go to your download section. As I'm having Windows here, I'll click on this and then my setup should start. Now, I'll just cancel this setup because I have already downloaded the file before. As you can see, I have my file here, and the other thing for you to do is to download the Linux distribution. So to do that, type in Ubuntu download. Here, you can download the latest Ubuntu, and as you can see, it has the recommended systems requirement over here, which we talked about before. To download the Ubuntu, you click on this download button, and soon enough, the download should begin. Now, the download process starts, but I have already downloaded this as well on my system. So I have my VirtualBox over here with my Linux distribution here. So let's install VirtualBox first. To do this, open the setup and follow these steps. Now we can start installing the Oracle VirtualBox. So click next and go with the normal location and continue clicking next. And this shows warning here, but don't be worried about it. This won't have any issues. So click on yes and then install. Now that the installation has finished, let's start our VirtualBox. So now that the VirtualBox is now open, we need to create a new VM. So to do this, we click on this button new and we provide it a name. And I provide it up to 4 GB of RAM. Now I'll create my hard disk and this will be dynamically allocated. Now that you have this set up, what you need to do is that you need to copy this ISO image and load it into our VM. So to do that, you need to click on settings here and select this. Now provide it with your file. So I select my Ubuntu here. This is my Ubuntu image and I'll open it. Now hit OK and start the VM. Now let's maximize this. And here I'll select the first option. So, because this is your first time doing this, it might take up to like 2 hours at max for you to set up this environment. Now, click on Install Ubuntu and follow along the instructions. Now, restart your system. Now, you should have a working Ubuntu system on your Virtualbox. And with that, the demo is concluded. In this way, you can set up a number of virtual machines on your system and continue your DevOps journey. Thanks for watching the video and have a great day.
I hope you have enjoyed listening to this video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries, and we will reply them at the earliest. Do look out for more videos in our playlist and subscribe to Edureka channel to learn more. Happy learning!